here. His commitment in the village is well known. Lamin Fatty started his schooling at Sifo Primary School, which he later completed at Nyofelleh Primary School. Then from there, Lamin Fatty went to Brikama Upper Basic School, that is Brikama Alfaka. Then from there, he proceeded to Gambia High, which is Gambia Senior Secondary School at his senior. Then from there, he started his first tertiary institution at Jollof Tutors, where he acquired a certificate in business studies. Party yearns for more certificate. He later proceeded to Gambia College. For Gambia College, he acquired a certificate in PTC, that is the diploma. Lamin Fatty was posted at different places and at different schools. He go around. He was there as a news reporter. From there, shortly, Lamin Fatty also went to journalism. He studied journalism and communication, and now he acquired a certificate in journalism, and now he is the senior staff and director, the country director for TV online, LSTV. Not only that, Lamin Fatty is also the secretary of youth and sport of Nyofelleh village, and he is very committed to the sport. Definitely, the little that has been highlighted about him can show that he is indeed a great man, and he really needs to be honored. Definitely, Lamin Fatty was here last year. He was the guest speaker, and this time around, though it was very prompt for me to invite him, but definitely when I invited him, he took it with honor. Definitely, he received it with honor without even any objection. So for that, I am very glad for him, and I'm very glad for his participation within the village. And these are the type of people that every nation will love to have. Definitely, he's a great man. Can you give me another applause? Here, you are welcome. He is a great man. You can see he is a youth, but he is indeed a great man, and I believe most of you recognize him. So the floor is yours, and I believe he will want to share his personal and general experiences. He is indeed an experienced guy. So this is Lamin Fatty.
Anyway, thank you, Mr. Sar. Manding call coming for near more promote back. Do you understand that? So I believe I am from Nyofelleh. So when you talk about me, I find it very difficult sometimes to deliberate. So I think I am very much emotional. Standing in front of this gathering, indeed I am emotional. And first and foremost, I will definitely want to deliberate on my speech first, before coming on to other aspects. I was equally a school-going boy, just like you. I attended Nyofelleh Lower Basic School, just like any other individual seated here. And then it was very difficult, we all know. Nyofelleh Lower Basic School, I think we were the first batch. I was the youngest during the time. I think I was in the same class with the likes of Tijan Kamara, Sirbo Amadou Sow, if you could remember. I was the youngest. There was even a point, my parents were even telling me, why not you come back to grade 3 or 4? Because I was very young and one of the youngest in the class. In those days, Nyofelleh Lower Basic School, my age mates, I was the first individual to leave these premises of Nyofelleh on an education mission to Brikama. My age mates, I can say. Then it was very challenging for me, but I was able to breach the barriers until I find myself here. I am not a better person than any other individual here. I am only given the opportunity and the honor yet again to come back here to deliver this speech. But without wasting more time, I will definitely tell you how this speech all came about, because we have something interesting as far as this year's speech is concerned. just as I said earlier, I am very much emotional. Standing before my brothers, sisters, my father's uncles, and a lot of people who are from my very own community. So I think I wouldn't waste time. I will just move on to my deliberation. Then from there, I will say a few moments with you, and then I will say bye-bye. Just as Mr. Sir rightly mentioned, I will just move straight to the deliberation. Good afternoon, Honorable Principal, Vice Principal, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the teaching and non-teaching staff, outgoing students, parents, Alcalo, representative of the Alcalo, VDC Chairman and his delegation, SMC members, and all other protocols duly observed. I will want to take this time to greet each and every individual here, and I will begin this speech by saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. And good day to my fellow Christian brothers and sisters as well. Before getting deep into the proceeding, I would like to reintroduce myself. My name is Lamin Fatty, born and raised in the community of Nyofelleh in the early days of 1986. It is indeed a honor and pleasure to appear before this honorable gathering yet again to deliver yet another keynote address after being here last year, just as Mr. Sar rightly stated. I will make progress, or I wouldn't make progress without sending my sincere appreciation to the entire management of this noble institution, that is Nyofelleh Upper Basic School, right from their able principal in Mr. Bojang, for giving me or according me the opportunity to come back here again to serve as the guest speaker for this great graduation. Thank you so much for the trust and confidence. Allah Baraka Bake, Nyofelleh Youth and Nyofelleh, I am saying Nyofelleh Youth and Sports Committee because I am very much to Nyofelleh Youth and Sports Committee. Allah Baraka Bake, Nyofelleh Upper Basic School for the trust and confidence. As I ascend on this podium to deliver this keynote address on the theme, the achievement of the students, their future prospects, and the importance of education, I will take this time and opportunity to call on the graduates to listen keenly as the address is entirely your focused. Before elaborating further, I would like to state one of the most famous quotes of education by Robert Mugabe, the former president of Zimbabwe, and it reads, "Education is not about passing examinations, but rather it is about teaching the brain to think." Ladies and gentlemen, as I stand before you today as the keynote speaker, I would like to seize this opportunity to implore with the graduates and the current students of this noble institution, that is Nyofelleh Upper Basic School, to develop the art of creativity and creative thinking, as in creativity lies development and technological advancement. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter how educated you are, if you lack self-discipline, your education becomes irrelevant, as no serious company or a corporation would like to employ someone who lacks discipline. Furthermore, as you head to the next chapter of your educational journey, I implore you to remain steadfast in your quest for education. As the saying goes, knowledge is power. The saying does not only show importance of education, but it also shows the authority it commands. All this can't be achieved in the absence of hard work, dedication, and passion for the field that is education. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, as today marks a significant event in the lives of these young people who are graduating today from this noble institution in Nyofelleh Upper Basic School, I will want you to commend the school. I will want to commend the school administration and also the teachers for creating an enabling environment for these people to learn and complete their upper basic school education. I therefore implore them to continue serving humanity and elevating the standard of education in this country. I will also seek from the students here present to look at their teachers as their role models. Before drawing the curtain, I would like to once again take this time and opportunity to thank the entire management and staff of Nyofelleh Upper Basic School, right from their principal in Mr. Bojang, parents present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I salute you all. And finally to my graduates, my very own brothers and sisters. May this graduation be the stepping stone in realizing your potentials in your different fields of study. May all of you swim in the pool of knowledge and become prosperous individuals that benefit our communities and the entire country at large. Once again, I remain Lamin Fatty. Before leaving this podium, Mr. DJ, just a minute. Before leaving this podium, I am very much grateful today to stand before this gathering here to deliver this keynote address. Probably a neutral might say this is an incredible speech written by Lamin Fatty. I never had the time to put an ink on this paper to deliver this speech. Do you know where this speech came from? This speech came from very young boys and girls of our very own community in Nyofelleh. Because we have a WhatsApp group and we have an association called Nyofelleh Youth Movement. So when I was contacted to give a keynote address, this is where I forwarded this information. And those young boys and girls were bold enough to tell me, of course, yes, we can write a keynote address for you, a speech for you that is going to be presentable. And this speech comes directly from those small boys and small girls. So I believe Nyofelleh, we have an asset and we have to nurture these talents that we have. We have very vibrant young boys and girls in this community. Probably when I ascend on the podium to deliver a particular speech, they might say, Pa Fatty. Pa Fatty is no other individual except somebody who comes from a very local community in Nyofelleh. I am only given the opportunity to stand before a particular group to deliver a speech. The graduates, you can be better than Pa and you can be better than any other individual so long you continue to fight and work hard for your dreams. So I will definitely implore you people to work hard. Nobody is better than you. You can do better than any other individual who you may term as a role model. You might be younger today. You will continue to grow and then you will end up becoming better people and greater people in the future. Just as I said earlier, I remain Lamin Fatty. On that note, I will want to draw the curtain here and sincere appreciation goes out to the entire management and staff of Nyofelleh Upper Basic School for yet again giving me the opportunity to stand before this gathering to deliver this speech. I am also very much impressed. I want to give a promise. I have seen a lot of poets here. So I work for an online platform in LSTV. I am the country director in the Gambia. And I am responsible for every programming in the Gambia. So I want to give that promise that I will definitely want to organize a program for those poets. Whosoever is a poet across the length and breadth of Nyofelleh and all the communities around Nyofelleh, I will definitely want them to come on board, register, and then I will bring up LSTV1 to cover the event live on the network. So on that note, I thank you once again and then do enjoy the rest of your day. I still remain Lamin Fatty. Thank you.